Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to review episode 23 of Bungou Stray Dogs. And just like when I read this in the manga, I don't believe I caught all of the symbolism, the metaphors, and just all of the meaning behind the conversation between Akutagawa and Atsushi. This time I was able to get all the meaning between Atsushi and Fitz, but when it came to Akutagawa and Atsushi, there's just so much. You have to watch the episode twice to catch everything. But overall, it shows how much of a yin and yang pairing Akutagawa and Atsushi are. Really. Like, the fact that they each want something that the other doesn't believe that they have. But yet they both have something in common. They want an approval. Akutagawa wanting approval from Dazai, and Atsushi wanting the approval to live. He fights so that he has a right to live. Because he thought he was meaningless and useless. This has been brought up before, mainly with the first half of the series. And then he finally just decided to go all in and was like, you know what, I'm gonna fight to help others. And then that's where we have the whole conversation between Fitz and Atsushi, where about strength. Fitz believes that strength comes with wealth. Like, you get strength because of your power and your status and your wealth. And Fitz's power, he gets stronger depending on how much money he has. So he just recently used like $500,000 and he was able to stop Rashomon with his bare hands. And that wasn't even at his full strength, because at the end of the episode we see he's gonna go all in, and it's just gonna be absolutely epic. I cannot wait to see that. This episode was adapted so well. Like that scene with Akutagawa and Atsushi when Fitz is just like, you guys are a lot alike, and they were so mad. They were like, don't compare me to him. They hate each other so much, but they also refuse to realize how alike that they are, hence why they truly are a yin and yang pairing. And with Kyoka, she is, still trapped on the plane and stuff, and the detective agency aren't exactly obligated to help her since she's not a member of the detective agency, since she hasn't passed an entrance exam. And she doesn't believe that she will pass, because to pass the entrance exam, you have to prove that you are able to use all your strength to help the good of the detective agency and just other total strangers. And Kyoka doesn't believe that she can, since she grew up in the dark, the whole theme about the darkness and light. If you were raised in the dark, can you ever see the light, or can you ever become the light? And Kyoka doesn't believe that, because after she has been introduced to the light and it's been taken away from her, she doesn't see that happening anymore, plus of the people that she's killed. So Dazai was able to relate to her, and he was saying how, oh, do you really think that if you kill people you can no longer become a good person? Of course, thinking back to Odasaku, and of course how Dazai is right now. So he's trying to boost up Kyoka's confidence a little bit. But back with Fitz. Fitz, the reason why he wants the book is because his daughter passed away and his wife became mentally ill because of it and hasn't accepted her death. So Fitz is trying to get the book so that he can write in it and bring back his family to what it once was. So now we know everyone's story, and everyone's about to just go all out. It's just gonna be insane. The Moby Dick is about to crash soon, and we have this amazing fight. Everybody is like in their final form. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be absolutely epic. One of the best battles of the year, I'm telling you that right now. And it's, I can't even. This episode was well adapted. A lot of people were worried. They were just like, oh no, Sloan, they're gonna rush things. I'm just like, stop it. Have faith in Bones. Have faith in Bones, and I do. Bones, best studio of the year, honestly. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this episode, and if you gathered any more of the symbolism, metaphors, or any other meaning behind the conversation between Atsushi and Akutagawa throughout this episode. Their conversation was a long one. It kept on getting interrupted, by Fitz, but still, with every bit of dialogue, it was extremely important, and it's hard to gather all the information, but they are a true yin and yang pairing, and I'd like to see what you got out of that conversation. Catch them later as I live react to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable, Haikyuu Finale, and Drifters. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.